So this is going to be what you don't see coming in love. 3 piles to choose from. I'm going to, as I say the piles, I'm going to pull out some stickers to put on each one of the piles. So pile 1, you have the Radiant Tarot, and you have... So y'all have the kitten who is in a, looks like a cupcake foil, and it has a cherry on top. So, alrighty, well that's pile 1. Pile 2 is the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, and y'all have 2 stickers. One that says dream hard, work harder, and the other one that says that is another kind of ice cream here, treat, which you have a lot of fruit here in this one. Okay, so that's pile 2. And then pile 3 is the Good Karma Tarot, and pile 3 has the, oh, I actually have the sticker that says love in a hot air balloon. Okay, so that's it, guys. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Timestamps are down below, and I'll see you at okay, pile 1. So if you chose the, well, y'all are the ones that have this Radiant Tarot, and then this sticker here is kind of funny. So y'all may be kind of like daintying up your intuition here. Now, what I mean by that, I think, is that you may be kind of using your intuition in a way that is playful, like a playful way of using your intuition at this time when it comes to love, however that means for you. You could be also someone that you feel like is kind of setting yourself up or waiting for someone to kind of like, you feel good about yourself, you feel good about like who you are and where you are. And as far as love goes, you're kind of just sitting here waiting for someone to come along and kind of grab you. This being a cupcake, you feel like you are the treat here, with the cherry on top. Yeah. The blue here, that's the color of the throat chakra, with this kind of giving me this intuition kind of sense with the cat being there. You may be kind of being more quiet about what it is that you really want in love, whatever situation you're in. You may be kind of being kind of quiet about it, and kind of, you know, the cupcake doesn't go after the customer. The customer comes and gets the cupcake. So it's kind of like that kind of feeling that I'm feeling. Whatever I mean by that, you know. Let's see what that was. Oh, yes, absolutely. How funny. I felt the need to pull this. It's the Queen of Wands. So this is exactly the Queen of Wands energy is what I just described. Someone, you know, she sits and waits. She's very attractive, and she knows her value, and she knows when she's passionate about something, how to kind of play out what it is that she wants. So yeah, that's the same energy I was getting from you guys. So no coincidence there. That's Leo energy for me, but can be Sagittarius or Aries as well. So, all right guys, so we're going to start here with some oracles. We're going to use the Sacred Forest oracles. Sacred Destiny Fork? No, Sacred. Anyway, we're going to use these. Pretty sure that's what they're called, but all those are listed down below in the description box. And these as well, Once Upon a Dream oracles from Moon Moth Goddess. Okay. So we're going to use these to kind of pull about what you can expect coming towards you in love. What can you expect next? What's the energy coming towards you? Where are you at? Let me get my stuff together here. What can pile 1 expect next when it comes to love? What can pile 1 expect next when it comes to love, Spirit? What can pile 1 expect? Well, come here, card. It's hidden. We have home. What can pile 1 expect next when it comes to love? Differences. Oh. Blessing. And romance. I already really like y'all's reading a lot. Yeah, you have grief grieving, but it's in reverse, and jealousy, it's in reverse, and broken is in reverse. Y'all are overcoming something. You have evolved right underneath that, and loss. Y'all are overcoming some sort of loss here. Maybe a toxic relationship even, something. It could be having to do with the same person, but you're overcoming something here. So we're also going to pull one of these real quick while I'm talking. I'm going to go ahead and start telling you what I'm seeing so far. So what's coming next for you in love? So I do feel like that you may be at a distance from somebody, or you may just be kind of in a position to where you have these differences when it comes to you and this other person as far as where you live kind of goes. Or there's something just to be differences in how each of you want to kind of take this, how you want to kind of take this relationship if you're already in a current relationship with somebody. There's a blessing that's coming, okay? I feel like you guys are the ones that have been kind of investing into some sort of, I think that I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting this out, guys. I know what I want to say. It's just not coming out of my mouth. Frustrating. Okay. We're going to start from home. So, home energy. Home and differences, I feel like, go together. Because I think that you are in a position to where there's been someone that's either been really quiet to you about possibly wanting to kind of move in with you, even for some of you, or wanting to kind of build together, build a foundation of some sort together. And there's been a lot of differences that have kind of gone into that. And I think what's going on here is I think the two of you are comfortable with those differences now at this point. And you're seeing that as possibly kind of a blessing when it comes to this relationship or this connection, which is causing this romance here to kind of bloom. For others of you, if you are someone that's single, like I said in the beginning, you're in this Queen of Wands energy and you're just kind of sitting waiting. For even if y'all are with someone, this is something that you have been waiting for a long time to kind of unfold or transpire. And if you are single, this is someone that's totally different from what your normal would be on dating someone. They're just completely outside of what you saw as you yourself being with. And whatever those differences are, you are comfortable with them, with this person. You feel like home with this person. And you see this as a blessing. You're recognizing your value and your worth, like we said with your sticker, because you're seeing how much you've invested in yourself and how that's starting to pay off here. And this could have a lot to do with what we saw at the bottom of the deck as far as like your healing goes. You're seeing as, you know, you going through all that, whatever that loss was that you had before, how you've gone through that loss and you've evolved through that has put you into a place to where you can finally have this kind of home energy with whoever this is, whether they're with you now or they're coming. But the differences that you share with that person are something that you see as this blessing that's here. So, romance. This is what's coming here for you guys, these blessings and romance. I think that this is either something you've been waiting for from someone for a long time, or this is something that you have just been waiting for, that you've known that if you keep kind of investing into yourself, that it will come eventually and that you will see some blessings from that, and it's coming. But for some of you, it's kind of like in the beginning when I had a hard time kind of getting everything out. I was getting a lot of messages for some of you about maybe possibly someone coming towards you from a distance. And some of you, this is like you and this person kind of connecting, moving in together even. Tell me some more for pile 1. What's coming towards them in love? Y'all have the dragonfly spirit, change, number 12. 12 is the hanged man in tarot. It's also 3, which is the number of growth, new beginnings, and balancing things out. Seeing a different perspective kind of ties into differences here. Seeing a different perspective of how You could be seeing a relationship with someone that you're in currently and how that's evolving or changing. For others of you, maybe some kind of commitment may be coming to the surface here, whether that's a commitment that involves moving in together, or if that's like a commitment that involves just committing to working with one another on this relationship. But for others of you, this is just a change that you're going to see as someone wanting to commit to you. Seeing a different perspective of relationships or love is definitely, if this is a new relationship, this is a complete change from what you're used to. It's funny how we have the cat and mouse. Just now putting that together. You may have been feeling like this is a cat and mouse game, either with someone or just in your love life in general. And see how the mice are resting? And the cat kind of looks shocked. It's trying to disguise itself as a cupcake, but it's not working. Okay, so let's see what else. One more, please. Oh, you'll have the Frogger, or Froggy Bog. Okay, patience, number 18. Having patience with yourself throughout this, and giving yourself an opportunity to recognize your own strength here, to get past any kind of illusions that you may like start to feel like you're developing when it comes to this relationship here, is something that you need to kind of think about and hold on to, especially if this is a brand new relationship. Because it may has been a while for a lot of y'all when it comes to love. It may have been a long time since you've been connected with somebody like this. And give yourself patience, give yourself time to kind of get into a place to where you feel comfortable. You don't have to kind of jump right in. This could most definitely be someone here with this Ten of Wands or Ten of Swords in reverse. Someone that you are recommitting to, that you're reconciling here with, or that you're trying to have improvements in this connection here with. Also, you have the Three of Wands here as well. So sorry about that. Oh, what? Somebody showed up. Okay. So this Three of Wands, again, is you kind of sitting in this position to where you've been waiting on this. And look at that, King of Cups just kind of showed itself there at the bottom, underneath that. You've been waiting for this King of Cups. Scorpio energy. This is a, yeah, that's so awesome. You may have been friends with someone for a while, as well. I don't know why that's coming through. I saw 3 swans and the Three Cups. I mean, the Three of Wands. So you may have been kind of more in a group with this person or around this person for a while, or been friends with this person for a while. So there's another 3, guys. So 3 of Pentacles, which is something I mentioned here. You've definitely been around this person for a while, or something to that effect. Somebody you've been talking to for a while that maybe you possibly have had improvements with. Yeah, you may have just gotten out of some kind of conflict with this person, or kind of reconciled your differences. Maybe possibly what's coming towards you is that the two of you, kind of the way that you see your foundation in the relationship may look a little different, and kind of reconciling whatever that is something that's here. You have this 5 of Cups here, so there's some kind of regret, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and get some cards out before I just keep on running my mouth. So what else do you have for pile 1? What's coming towards pile 1 in love? You have the 8 of Pentacles here, which is someone that's wanting to work on something. And then you have the Death in reverse, which is someone that's not wanting to let something go. Not wanting to let it go. Okay, let's get one more. Sure, we'll take it. So sorry, guys. It's like everybody's coming back to back here at my house. I've actually already started buying Christmas here. I have 3 kids, so you gotta start early. So now all you hear is just the truck coming and going. Okay. So I kind of want to feel one more here. We're just gonna have to move this card way over here. Okay. There we go. I feel better. The 7 of Cups in reverse. Don't know if I said that. 2 cards came out. Okay, there's your Queen of Cups and Judgment in reverse. So this is that quiet energy that I was talking about once before over there with that kind of mouse kind of energy, being quiet, especially with your sticker here, not really saying a whole lot about what it is that you want. Why is the Five of Cups in reverse? I mean, Five of Cups upright. You have the Hierophant here. Yeah, somebody regrets not committing to something here in the past. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Or it's just not committing. Here you have the Five of Pentacles again. This is something that somebody's wanting to work on. They want to work on coming out of the cold here with you guys. This could be someone that you've already had a relationship with. But for some of you, this could be just that this new person that's coming in wants to kind of come out of the feeling like they're not as close to you as they want to be, especially if it's someone that's a currently kind of friend towards you. Opening themselves up to that is something that they think about. But they don't want to regret not at least kind of putting some effort into that or trying. So why is the Death here in reverse? I'm getting two storylines here. You have the Two of Wands in reverse. Exactly. This person doesn't want to lose this opportunity here with you to be able to, for some of you, be able to commit to something here with you, and they regret that from the past. If this person is someone that walked away from this blessing and romance here with you because of differences, this is something that this person regrets here in the past, and they want to work on this. They want to add to your life. They want to add to your connection in some kind of way. They don't want to lose it. And right now they're sitting almost kind of in a fearful place. And then this is what's coming towards you, okay? Because they feel like if they wait, if they sit here on it for too long to some extent, that there's a possibility that you could turn them away, or there's just not knowing kind of what the future is. You know, I'm feeling this energy of like when you want to ask somebody out, but you're shy, or you're just putting it off, or you just don't know if you should do it or not, but you know that time's kind of slipping away from you, and the more that time goes by, the higher the chances of that person kind of seeing someone else. This is the energy that I'm feeling here, okay? So why is the Seven of Cups here in reverse? Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. This person could have chose someone else over you in the past, and that's something that they regret. They also get a little bit, I think this person feels a little bit emotional about the fact that maybe you have other options, or you're open to other options or other choices here. Something that it's not settling to this person. This is kind of what's pushing them to make a decision. But why is the Judgment in reverse for this Queen of Wands? Tell me more about that. Look at that. King of Pentacles. Tell me more about that King of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. This is someone, guys, if this is someone from your past, has not felt like they were someone that was being honest about their feelings here. You have the Nine of Wands in the reverse in the bottom of the deck. That's because in the Four of Wands with the Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Then the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So if you're, no kidding, Knight of Cups, Three of Cups. This person's been delaying this for a while. If you are someone that is single right now, you will not be for long, okay? If you choose this person, because this person's been bottling up their emotions here with you, and now it's almost like they want to just come in and ground something here and be honest with you about that. That's slowly but surely this person's kind of been healing. We saw that at the beginning of your reading, and waiting for the right opportunity to unite here with you. You have this Four of Wands. Again, that's that home energy here, guys. And then you have this Nine of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. That's representing this person knowing how hard this has been, how difficult this has been, and wanting to let their guard down, not wanting to fight this off anymore. Now, I know it's not the Seven of Wands, But the nine's telling me that this person has been consistently fighting off this connection, I think, for a while, coming together completely, and just waiting for that opportunity to know that, that they feel healed here, or that you've healed here. And if you're single, then this is someone that's kind of been waiting for you, or feeling like they have been kind of waiting for you to get to a point to where you feel better about being in a relationship. So you could be someone that they've watched kind of go through some sort of toxic relationship or breakup. Or this person, could just be somebody that's just shy and it just takes them some time to kind of be able to ground what they want here. But this is someone that's, I feel like, this King of Pentacles is coming in the Knight of Wands energy. So this King of Pentacles, this is a very grounded, I know what I want, I know what I want to do, honest, patient, courageous. This is this energy of feeling very confident here with this Knight of Wands coming in very confidently and passionate and fast. About the truth here with Judgment in reverse is telling me that this is something that this person hasn't been opening up to before, maybe with anyone else, if this is someone you haven't connected with on a romantic level. But you have the Queen of Cups here. So this is someone that's saying, I wasn't honest. Let's get some more. This came out too as well. Yeah, look at that. The Knight of Swords in reverse with the Devil in reverse. This person may have not been honest with how they felt because they felt like they were trapped, or they felt like it was toxic, or they felt like maybe it was not a romantic type of connection here, though. With that Devil energy can be very lustful kind of energy that's there. But it's in reverse, so all that is kind of wanting to break themselves free and communicate a truth that's here from this Knight of Swords, which is something that's, I feel like this person, if this is someone you have already connected with, they just weren't honest with you in the past. Tell me more. There's change all over this reading, okay? We have the 2 5s here. I'm pretty sure we saw another one. You have change on this card as well. Why is the Hierophant and the 5 of Cups here together? Why is the Hierophant and the 5 of Cups here together? Lilies may be significant to somebody. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So they want to come out of this. There's a realization that whatever's gone on here, this person has this here in the middle, this fear that you could be moving towards someone else. The Queen of Swords just popped out. They feel like they need to communicate here with you. They need to communicate how they feel. They want to come out of this. They feel like without having some kind of commitment that's here, or understanding here about what they regret here in the past with you, or just not speaking up, is something that they're wanting to change, okay? They want to know for sure. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here with the 5 of Pentacles? Why is the 8 of Pentacles here with the 5 of Pentacles? The 10 of Wands. So part of the burden that's here is that this person's been kind of feeling like they maybe have been even trying to kind of work on themselves. They've been carrying around a burden of being kind of feeling like they've been kind of left out in the cold. If this is someone that you've never connected with, and this is someone that's just been, not feeling like not feeling good about themselves, and knowing that they kind of needed to work on that for a while is the burden that they kind of been carrying around. You could work with this person, and that may be something that is a burden to them, because maybe you're higher up than this person is, and that's going to only resonate for some of you, but this is something that's coming up. There's something to do with how you've seen this person, or this person being afraid of how you see them, that being a burden. Some of you, it's that they feel like they need to still work on things more, or work on themselves even more, or work on wanting to spend more time with you. There's some sort of burden that they've been carrying around because of that they feel. Tell me more about that. This is like someone that wants more, and that's like a burden that they want more with you, because they haven't been expressing that. Why is the 10 of Wands here? The 7 of Wands. They've been too defensive, And the struggle here is that this person's, I keep hearing not enough as well. Not enough. So this person may feel like they don't get to see you enough, or they don't get a, they may not feel like they have enough or that they are enough. And this is all like making this person kind of a little bit defensive, or it has in the past at least. It's almost like their fears becoming greater than their anxiety. Such a strange feeling. It's like their fear is literally their fear of losing you is literally overcoming any kind of insecurities that they have. It's getting to that point, you know, where you have to like do or die kind of situation is what I'm feeling. Because the fear of losing you is greater than the taking the risk, which is, I mean, that's where it should be, right? So whether this is someone you know or someone you don't know, it could be kind of like a secret admirer. You don't know how that this person feels this way about you. Why is the Death and the Two of Wands here in reverse? We have Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn. Why is more Scorpio? Why is the Two of Wands and Death here, Spirit? Okay, there's a little bit imbalance when it comes to how this person wants to talk to you. Some of it is that they feel like they have to wait too long, or they've waited too long. Maybe there's distance here between you and this person. It's been too long. They don't know how it's going to be or what it's going to be like when they see you again. This is someone that's really worried about. This is someone that's really worried. There's a pressure I feel like on this person about themselves, how they see themselves. This is someone that doesn't want to come across as being that. If you're already in a relationship with this person, I think this person's wanting to communicate to you how they feel about this relationship and why. Only take that how it resonates. I'm going to get some more for that. Why is Death in reverse with the Two of Wands here? Death in reverse with the Two of Wands, please. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This is why they're coming towards you slowly but surely. This person wants to also kind of understand how it is that you feel. They have to know because they don't know, and that's another part of this right here. And that's what I was talking about here. Maybe you're closed off. Maybe you're not saying anything to this person. But slowly, they're starting to feel like they could, this anxiety over losing this, or their opportunity here, is overtaking their the risk. Tell me about the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Page of Cups, please. The Page of Swords. Yeah. This person doesn't feel like this person doesn't know what they are to you. If you're already in a relationship with this person, they don't understand what you are to them. They don't know how you feel about them. That's something they want to understand. They want to know this. This person could even say something to you like, why are you interested in me? Or why do you want to be with me? Or why? If you're already in a relationship with this person. I think that there's something about them understanding the way you feel is going to help them to more understand how they feel. Tell me about this Queen of... They want honesty from you. Yeah, this person just wants honesty from you. Why is they want to know if you're dating anyone else either. Even if this is someone new, they want to come to you and be like, are you dating anybody? Because I'm really nervous about asking you. asking you this, but are you? Okay, so why is the Seven of Cups with Judgment in the reverse here? Why is Seven of Cups? I don't know why I said that. The Three of Wands came out again, though. This person does have a lot of worry that's going into this plan that they're coming up with here. Why is the Queen of Cups here at Judgment in reverse? The Page of Wands. We have almost all the pages out. We're just missing the Page of Pentacles, but we have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So, bottom of the deck is that Three of Cups that I kind of talked about in the beginning with the Eight of Wands in reverse and Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, Justice in reverse. This person in the Tower is there. Okay. And the Magician. This person's kind of manifesting a Tower moment here with you so that they can figure out how you feel about them. There's maturity when it comes to their emotions here. With whatever was in the past, if this is someone from your past, if this is even someone new you're around, and they can like tell that like their feelings are starting to get deeper and deeper here for you, and they don't know that it's mutual. They want to understand if it's mutual or not, and they want to know if you are committed to them or not, but they've been kind of delaying this because of that. Not knowing if you have someone else, if you have someone better. This is all about this person wanting to kind of commit. This person wants to commit to you. Whether this is someone new or this is someone that you know, this person wants to, yeah, they want to commit to you. They want to be committed to you. They want you to be committed to them. Let's say that. I think that would be a... This is because they're afraid of they're afraid here of that, but they're also afraid that you're going to turn them down too in the same way. What would this person say to pile one if they could say anything? I miss seeing you. Didn't I tell you that? It's this energy right here. This person misses you. You know, this is someone that even if you work with this person, it's like they go home and they think about what it would be like if you could go home with them. You know, what would that be like if y'all lived together? What would that feel like? I hid who I really am from you. Yeah, this person in the past was really defensive, I think, if this is someone from your past. And even if this is someone new, they have a hard time being themselves around you if this is someone new, because they feel like they have to cover up how they feel about you. But if this is someone from your past, they definitely weren't honest here about how they felt. Either leaving you out in the cold if they did that, or you leaving them out in the cold is something that they still carry around, is still a burden. If this person does have regrets about not committing to you here in the past. What else would this person say? Communication. Yeah, this person's wanting to communicate to you. What else does this person say about partnership with the two being on that? You didn't imagine it. So if this is something that happened, if this is someone of your past, slow down. If this is something of your past, this person could have chose someone else over you and then told you you're crazy, that they weren't with that person. That's for some of you. For others of you, it's just this person turned you down or saw. If you said something like, if this person said something about it doesn't have to do with them not being good enough, then that's not the truth. That's how they felt. They just maybe didn't admit to it at the time, or didn't want to admit to that at the time. What else? Look at that. If you're in a connection here with this person right now, this King of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands, this person is hoping with this Page of Wands here for good news, because they are going to come and ask you what this relationship here means to you. And if this person said that to you in the past, they lied about it, just so you know. or recently they've lied about that. This person really wants to know how you feel, though. If this is someone new, this is what they don't want, okay? You might be going, good. Well, good. This is someone new. This is, they don't want to have just a strictly sexual relationship. This is someone, you have that Queen of Cups underneath that. That's just a sexual relationship. Those are feelings. Okay, so what else? You know what? I just got a storyline here. If you slept with someone and then all of a sudden it was like just a one-night stand or something like that, and you look back and you're like, I guess that was all that was. And this person, actually, that's not all that was. They actually really liked you a lot, and they just didn't have the courage to kind of tell you, and they felt like that was all you wanted. Just a side note. Okay, so what else? Pile 1, what would this person say to Pile 1? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person could have let y'all go in the past. I'll wait for a sign from you. Yeah. This person may be afraid of what your boundaries are now. Look at that. I'm in a committed relationship. Guys, this person, that doesn't mean that they are. This is I'm just seeing you. This person wants to be in a relationship here with you. What the world? I admire you. That's why, if this person didn't act like honest, authentic around you, is because I think that you intimidated this person a little bit, because they had a lot of admiration for you. Especially if it goes to that scenario I said already once, if in a workplace you are up higher than this person, you know. Tell me more here. What would this person say to Paul? 1? Look at that. And it's right on top of this Knight of Pentacles and 2 of Wands in reverse with a Death. Communication and denial. This person wants to communicate if they have denied you in the past. If you've detached from this person with this missing you energy, I think that they've kind of figured out how they feel now. Tell me more about denial, please. Anything else you can tell me? I lost myself for a little while. Yeah. I think that they denied this connection and they kind of lost themselves for a little while because of it. But they still have these obsessive thoughts. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. And so many things remind me of you. This person never forgot about you. For those of you, this is someone new. This person may have kind of felt like they didn't have a chance here with you. Or you're just someone they could never have a chance with. And so they kind of gave up on it and left. And they never did kind of forget about you, you know, and maybe now they're coming up with this opportunity to have a new chance. So I think they're going to act on it. So let's get some advice here. Okay. So what's coming towards you in love? What do you not see coming in love? Romance, and possible commitment here from someone. Someone that you feel like you have differences with, but there's going to be a significant change in some sort of relationship. Okay. Advice for Pile 1, please. Self-love. Yeah. Advice for Pile 1. That goes with that patient energy we saw in the beginning there. You being patient with yourself has allowed this to kind of come in. Everyone's a teacher. Yeah. Why ain't that the truth? So self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner that I'll ever have. I show my self-love any way that I can. And when I screw up, and I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? Then we have everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons, I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. So this person could have pushed you away and maybe kind of denied this connection and lost their self here for a little while because they maybe were getting through something, that toxic relationship. I think that got brought up in your reading earlier. They could have been getting over some kind of toxic relationship, and this was just something that they just couldn't. Look at that. You have reconciliation and sexual union there. This was something that they couldn't kind of get past. You have another mouse here, by the way. There's an evolved kind of energy that I'm feeling from your reading. And we saw that card in the beginning, right? That said that evolved somewhere. So either it's this relationship that's evolving or it's just you in your life that's evolving. I think there's something here for everyone. So this could have been someone that taught you something here in the past about self-love and you towards this person as well. Okay, so what's the future here for pile 1? What's the future? We have confusion. What's the future here for pile 1? So if you've been confused, we have reconciliation came out again. Then I think that that's something that's going to be clearing up. I saw regrets and Wheel of Fortune, but it didn't come out. And healing. None of them came out. What else for pile 1? Future energies. Let's see what did. Healing came out. Anyways. So there you go. Yeah. If this is a past relationship, things are going to be healing in this relationship. Whatever happened, whatever big happened here, I think everything's going to come and be exposed. And I think the two of you are going to kind of reconcile and heal this relationship. Yeah, because there's regrets here. This person's holding regrets when it comes to if they chose someone else here in the future, or in the past. They regret that. And they regret not being this emotion. They're this giving you this romantic, showing you their feelings here. But now they kind of feel like they're in a safe place with you. If you heal here, they're in a safe place to where they can open up now. Interesting. Okay. And if this is someone new, they just kind of get that energy of feeling confident, but I'm telling you, it's coming from that feeling of being worried they could lose you at the same time. That's where it's coming from. Okay. It's like they know they can't wait any longer, you know. And they could be getting a lot of messages about that. So we have, you are loved. Oh, good grief. Can't get back in there. Okay. Dearest you, we here on the other side have an important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or exotic love, although those are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to imitate life and birth in and to existence. Love is without conditions, and it's based in reverence and fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Guys, oh my gosh. I mean, really? This is like your whole reading for me. This is like, these cards blow me away, but this is what I'm talking about. This person in your life, if this is someone in your life already, if this is someone that is coming into your life, this person's here to teach you about self-love. And through this relationship and the differences of this relationship is part of that. It's healing. Okay, wow, that was awesome. Okay, so let's get some initials and key cards real quick. Of course I'm gonna pull sex, because why not? Perfect sex. And sabotage. Oh my gosh. If you have already had a sexual relationship with this person, you could have perfect sex with this person and they don't want to sabotage this. You don't want to sabotage this. That's hilarious. The stuff that happens on this reading on my readings sometimes, guys, I swear, this moment, and release the guilt. This guilty energy is this Five of Cups that's here, and it's on top of this this Hierophant. For some of you, that Hierophant can look in the way of them already being in some kind of committed relationship. It could have to do with religion. It could have to do with family. It could have to do with your beliefs. It could have to do with, you know, your morals. It could have to do with so many differences that you could share with this person. And having regret on top of that is saying, despite all that stuff, it's something that you don't want to regret. Just a thought. Okay, so let's get some initials. I don't know why I went into that, but there you go. Yeah, they don't want to regret living in this moment here, you know? Don't want to sabotage this moment they have. Feeling like they, you know, regret the whole time. So we have 9 or 6. 6 is the Lovers in Tarot. It's also healing. 9 is about things coming into fruition, you know. It's also about the intensity that you feel in this connection, but things kind of nearing that completion is something that's there. We have QOOUJT. We have AORV. We have ETRU. We have a lot of repeating numbers here. True is here. Lots of A's. Lots of A's again. GAO and U. There's tons of the repeating letters here, guys. That's wild. Yeah, true. This person wants to be true to you, and they want you to be true to them. They could feel like this is love for them, and this is true love for them. And I think that this person wants to understand how you feel, not knowing how you feel. And this is something they don't want to lose because they feel like this connection is perfect for them. They don't want to sabotage that. What else do I see here? I'm not real sure, guys. I don't want to sit on this too long. I guess I'm just going to hold them up. That O can actually be a 0 for the Fool in Tarot. So taking that leap is something this person is going to be doing, I feel like. Taking a leap towards you. I'm trying not to miss anything. Torture. I'm seeing torture. That if you chose someone else over this person and they didn't even try, that would be torturous to this person. Being away from you, they feel like is kind of torturous to them. If you have a distance that's here. Yep, there's the plane, guys. They're wanting to fly towards you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you here. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope this resonates. Hope it makes sense to you guys. Good luck to you guys. And if y'all want a personal reading from me, I'm still open for that. It's in the description box. I'm gonna leave you here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your love and all your support and kindness. And I hope to see you guys soon. Hey, pal, too. Okay, so if you chose the Cosmic Slumber Tarot and then this sticker here and the I'm going to do one of these at a time, but you also have this either yogurt, ice cream in a bowl with some fruit here as well. So I want to say with this sticker, dream hard, work harder. You may be someone that's kind of trying to work hard for your dreams at this moment in time. You could also be someone that, I don't know why I'm getting this from this sticker, but with the black and white, you may be kind of looking at two different options or two different ideas, one extreme to another, however that fits. It could be pertaining to your love life. There's something here that you may be still kind of contemplating, you know, as far as that decision goes. There's just something that you're still trying to get all the kind of facts together about how something would look versus something else. I think it has to do with a life decision, to be honest with you, is what I'm feeling. But this work hard and dream hard, work harder. There may be something in particular that you're actually kind of working on, and it could be a dream that you have that you maybe don't want to let go of. For some reason, I want to say that dedication for your work is going to be paying off soon. It's a message that's coming through for you guys. Okay, so then also you have this here. Interesting this is. I think that if you're in the middle of making some sort of decision, you could be someone that's kind of trying to figure out what you feel like would be the best thing for you. You may be someone that's kind of trying to see if you want to lean towards your own happiness right now at this point. Maybe you have been someone that's been working hard and you're wanting to have some kind of joy in your life, some kind of treat in your life, you know. To me, an ice cream is something that you just don't, I mean, normally, I guess. I guess you could eat it all the time, but, you know, it's usually a treat. It's usually something that's, you know, it's just like a stress reliever in a way. It's just like a treat that you have every now and then. And this may be part of maybe a love connection. This could be something to do with you wanting some kind of joy also in your life at this time because you have been working so hard here. The fruit is representing an abundance of something that you've been working a long time on, and or this could be something that you've been investing a lot in. There's a lot of waiting energy that I'm feeling. Waiting, because the spoon's still in this, or at least that's what it looks like. So you haven't kind of dived into this yet, and it maybe have something to do with that decision that you're sitting on. Okay, guys, I have no idea how that pertains, but it could have something, this treat-wise here, I feel like is focused more on love, and I feel like this sticker here is for some reason focused more on your life itself and how maybe love affects your work, your career, what kind of dream that you might have, something to that effect, okay? That was the longest time I think I've ever spent on those stickers. So I sure hope that resonates there. Look at there, you got that there's your star there. There's your dream, your wish in reverse. Yeah, with the 8 of Torches in reverse. There's some kind of delay here, and I think it has to do with you making some kind of decision in your life. It's pertaining to love. You could be afraid of going through one of those doors, you know, and what's going to be on the other side of that door. Having that fear there is keeping you halted, keeping you stuck. You just have to start with putting one foot in front of the other. These are some weird messages that are coming through, guys, but I'm just channeling, so I'm just going to keep going. The 3 of Pentacles that's here is you committing to that decision, and it is a big risk here for you with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You could feel like you could lose everything. Okay, that's very interesting. I actually want to start with some oracle cards, but now that the tarot is shuffled, guys, I apparently had to do that. Maybe y'all need to know for sure if this is your pile. I don't know. These are the Once Upon a Dream oracles from Moon Moth Goddess. Looky there. Divine timing just popped out for no reason. Everything's going to unfold in divine timing. Don't we just love hearing that? Just love hearing that. But I'm going to tell you, it's true. It is so true. Every time you kind of like, you're waiting and waiting and waiting for something to kind of transpire and take place, even when you start to lose hope, like that star in reverse, It always happens at that last moment. It always happens at that moment when you need it. You think you need it really bad here, but then months later you're like, now I really, really, really need it. It always happens at that last moment. So funny how much stronger we are as humans than we give ourselves credit for when it comes to perseverance. Okay, guys. So I guess Spirit wanted to give you a pep talk. But I think this divine timing, as far as what is, I'm gonna have to just go with this. So I guess this divine timing, as far as whatever is coming towards you in love, you don't see coming in love. It could be something that you've kind of sat and waited on for a long time. Let's see what else. Pile 2, Spirit. What is power, guys? Power. You are the ones that are kind of sitting in a place where you're the one that's going to take some kind of motion forward. You may be sitting waiting for the right time to do that. You could be kind of sitting in a position to where you're looking at the time that's gone by as far as an investment goes, when it maybe comes to someone that's in your life that you feel like is some kind of joy in your life. Maybe you feel like the time is kind of coming. For some of you, this could be your person that feels like this something about time. It's this waiting is that I've picked up on here, and that energy. Waiting to come towards you, or waiting to express. You have the white horse here, like the knight energy. Probably express maybe some kind of communication to you, or waiting on you to express some kind of communication. Somebody is in a level of having authority over the time in this position, okay? So let's see what else. Offer. Well, yep, there you go. So somebody's waiting to offer you something here, Paul, too. They're waiting to kind of, maybe waiting for you to offer them something here. Y'all have to take this how it resonates, okay? You also have generosity here as well. So this is someone you don't see coming towards you that's waiting to offer you something generous here, wanting to offer you something generous. And look at this, one bird is looking over here at everything that's going on. So whoever this is on the other side is someone that maybe is feeling very... I have the funniest stuff coming off of this card, guys. This person here, maybe someone that is like still kind of going through with their life, kind of socializing, being around others, kind of all this stuff, right? And they're not focused on any of that. They're still like their main focus here, this one bird, like your person here, okay? Or you, take it how it resonates. This one bird here is sitting on this bowl, and here's all their friends. You have 5 here, so there's some sort of change that's taking place that these friends may be even kind of picking up on. But you have this one that's outside the bowl here, so someone sees the situation differently than others around them. They may be more connected to this person. Anyways, there's something going on here where their attention is off of this. So this could be their family, this could be their work, this could be you and your work, and maybe this kind of treat here is kind of keeping you from being able to stay focused in some kind of way. That's just a backstory, not for everybody. But definitely this person is sitting here looking directly at, when is this going to happen, this offer? When is this offer going to come in? When are they going to take charge here with that power energy that's there? Strangest things. Opportunities is at the bottom of the deck with dreams. Can't make that up. You cannot make that up. How crazy. And evolve is under that in reverse, because I feel like, and it may be you that's sitting in a place where you're waiting to evolve, or you're resisting maybe a connection evolving in some kind of way. And that's why it's taking you so long here, because you have a certain kind of dream here. That's the thing. That's why you're coming up in the Knight of Swords. There's a particular dream of how you want things to play out in your future, and maybe this particular situation here is throwing everything out of balance. But you're also seeing it as a door of opportunity, like that 2 of Wands we saw. I think that kind of freaks you out, because going through that door of opportunity for either one of you. So if you are this other person, if you are this person waiting, it's going to unlock something here. It's going to open this door up to opportunities for your dreams to be able to play out of what you want. And like you have home in reverse under that, and planning, guys. Someone is planning. How to ground and evolve a dream that they have and take an opportunity here. Okay. For some of you, these birds are representing your spirit guides. And they're on it. They are trying to figure out, and as well as you, how to put this whole thing together. How to put this whole plan together. It's almost like if this is your person here, this bird I talked about, then it's like they have this higher knowing here that their spirit guides are on it, or God is on it. You know, the universe is taking care of everything. And they're trying to enjoy themselves here, but they're focused on this. The time that's starting to go by. What else? Can you tell me about what's coming? What is unexpected with coming towards pile 2? What is the unexpected in love coming towards pile 2? We have frog spirit, renewal. Well, there's your, and it's the number 20, which is judgment in tarot. So that's awesome. Judgment is to me kind of like this power card here, this knight coming in, speaking your truth and also having some kind of renewal. You know it's going to kind of evolve things here. And if that's not you, this is what this person's thinking about that you're connecting to here with. You know it's going to evolve things. And there's a leap that needs to be taken here. And you notice this could be representing your like spirit guide that we talked about here, kind of starting to push on this frog, you know, to like, okay, go take a leap. Take that leap. But you could also see it as this other person and having this intuitive knowing this person is waiting here. You know, it's funny, the frogs, he has his hand over his heart. So this could be a heartfelt message, a heartfelt expression that you want to express to this person. Yeah. You haven't dived in and gone deep. You're still sitting on that lily pad there, or this other person's still sitting on this lily pad. And someone's trying to gain an understanding of what they want to express. I don't think that that's really something that's known quite yet. The planning that goes into this is insane in my head. There's a lot of logic, like planning. Manifesting dreams. No way. This is the number 46, which is the number 10, which is about a completion. And it's the water spirit, which goes back to those emotions there. And beavers build things. You have 2 beavers on here. You have also this one here waiting in the water. That's looking up to the sky and has his hands together like it's praying for something here. This could be this other person, and you could be here, sitting here, you know, waiting, trying to manifest what your dream is. You're trying to put together a scenario of what you want, knowing what it is you actually want, because if you can come up with that, you know that that's something that you can manifest for yourself, but you still kind of don't know exactly what that is or how that looks or how it would look. And this other person could be the one in this energy. You both could be doing that, but one of you may not realize that's what you're doing. And it has to do with the foundation in a relationship. You have the 4 and the 6 here. So, and the 4 is also the Emperor in tarot. So it's you or someone taking charge towards a relationship, towards a balance, towards offer. When you see offer, it kind of is like the 6 of Pentacles, because someone's on their knees and the other person's kind of offering them pentacles, trying to balance things out, you know. there has to be an equal give and take or an equal balance here. And I think somebody's trying to figure out how to balance out the future, what the dream would look like. How does that work? They're trying to manifest this. Either it's this person or you could be a water sign. So you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But heavy kind of Pisces energy I'm feeling, not because of the sign itself and the character that you or this person is. It has to do with the that unknown and that high priestess energy where you're trying to kind of be wise about what you're doing here, manifesting what it is that exactly you manifest here. You could see yourself as a heavy let me get a drink real quick. Slow down. You could see yourself as a heavy manifester. And yeah. And you're really trying to manifest some kind of dream for yourself here for sure. That keeps coming up. You could also be a Capricorn. I don't know why with this frog here I'm getting this Capricorn kind of energy. It's a very grounded kind of energy, but it also talks a lot about how you use things, like I use. So in your career and in your personal status. So this may be something that you're trying to figure out how would fit or play into all of that with this person. Now you have the Prince of Torches here, the Knight of Torches with the Ten of Pentacles. So you kind of want to move fast in on this opportunity that you see as being able to fulfill your pentacles. But with that high, you saw the Hangman there in reverse. So you're sitting at a place to where you, again, with that sticker here, trying to gain a different kind of perspective, but you're stuck on it. Yeah, Seven of Torches. There's something here that you just can't let go of, or something here that you can't figure out how to put together. You're struggling. It's a struggle. Okay, so pile 2, please. Can you tell me about pile 2? What's coming towards them in love? They don't see coming in love. For pile 2, what they don't see coming in love. So you have a Prince of Swords here. This is the first energy I picked up on, guys. It's not a Swords. What they don't see coming in love. What do they not see coming? There's that High Priestess energy that I picked up on, guys. That's this not trying to figure out how to communicate something to something that's definitely here, whether it's you or this person. And you have the Five of Pentacles. So someone that you're trying to communicate a loss, you're trying to communicate how you feel. Oof. I'm like, there's like there's a real nervous energy that comes with that, guys. Someone or you communicating to someone else the loss that you feel. How you feel about losing something. How to communicate that. Let's just keep going. That one took me away for a minute. There's that Six of Pentacles that I brought up. And there's that. Look at that. Awesome lineup. The Knight of Cups. Yeah. Pisces energy here a lot. It's Aquarius energy. With all this dreamlike stuff that's going on. And plus all this planning that's behind that. So Aquarius. This right here is Pisces for me. So this pretty much sums up what I kind of already said. All the cards came out. Besides this one right here threw me off big time. I'm still feeling it. This Five of Pentacles that's here. Not knowing how to offer someone something is the problem. I don't know how to offer. Not knowing, oh my gosh, guys. The feeling that I get from this is when something feels really sweet and innocent, someone's wanting to find a very genuine way to be able to offer you some sort of emotion here. To show you how, I think to show you how they feel. They don't know how to do it. Or they don't feel like they don't know how to express it. And either that's you or that's this person, okay? The Prince of Swords. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. This is your reading. This is the whole thing. We're going to get more into depth, but of course, this is the whole thing here. This Ace of Pentacles here with Temperance in reverse. So Sagittarius energy. This right here is this offer. How do I offer someone something? And not being able to put that into, ground that. Not being able to ground that offer. And you have another girl here. This tiny girl is in the ivies and she's just sitting there with her hands crossed. She's just waiting. So there's someone here that's waiting. The time is going by, but they know this kind of divine timing thing for an offer, for someone to take the lead or take some kind of direction here and offering something. The other person here, I feel like, is sitting in a position where they are wanting to communicate a truth, wanting to come in quickly, because they feel as if they may be running out of time as well, to share what they feel internally. How do you kind of express that? How do you put this into words to where they can be in kind of a leadership kind of energy here and take the lead or be in control, but still have emotion behind that? Guys, what I'm feeling is when someone feels love for somebody and they don't know how to express it, or they just, it's hard for them to be able to express it. And it's not because, there's a feeling of it not being because of not knowing what to say, or it's having the courage to kind of open that door. It's funny, the feeling I'm feeling, because there's a like a level of excitement to it as well, but also not knowing how to put it into words, because I think someone's kind of afraid of, they don't know how to express it, because I don't think they've ever felt this way before. This is a new feeling I'm feeling. That's why it feels like that, guys. That's why I'm feeling that way, with that level of kind of excitement behind it, but nervousness at the same time, and there's a level of risk that's involved. And not knowing how to kind of balance this out, okay? There's a level of also communicating the imbalance that they feel here. So if this is someone you're already kind of connected to, it could have to do with how each of you's kind of seeing the relationship itself. Tell me about the High Priestess. There's a High Priestess here. They give me a lot of cards, guys. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. Now you have the Ace of Swords, which is that truth, right? It's communication, expressing. And then you have the Page of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The thing that's kind of in the dark, that's being kind of hidden here, is someone's... the truth about... I kind of want to open this up. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to open this up. How do you bring this truth? And if this other person here, if this other person's the Queen of Pentacles, which is Taurus energy, then how do you bring this truth across to this person? And what if this person won't give anything? You know, what if this person turns you away? If this is someone else that's in this person's life, then there's an apology here about that as well. There's some kind of communication about an apology here with someone. I want to open this up. Okay. Let's do that real quick, and then we'll go back to it. This is this High Priestess energy that I was feeling. So this is what's hidden. This is what's a secret. This is what's not being exposed. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. You have the Magician in reverse, which is, again, this is this manifestation your dreams here. How do you communicate this? How do you express this? Page of Cups. The World in reverse. With that page of Cups there. So definitely this is someone that is some of you, this is an apology about not having closure in a situation. For some of you, this is an expression of emotion to where this person doesn't want to end things, or they don't want things to be over. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse? Oh, wow. King of Pentacles. They don't know how. These are when the King and the Queen come out in reverse like this. One of them's in reverse. They're not getting along. There's something they don't see eye to eye on, and it brings me all the way back over here to your sticker when we talked about that seeing something in a different perspective. Yeah, and how to communicate it is that you don't want to kind of lose an opportunity here. Oh my gosh. I have to show y'all. How to communicate. You don't want to lose an opportunity here when it comes to Ace of Cups. And the Lovers is behind that with Death in reverse. And there's that Two of Torches. I can't keep going because let's just take a little peek. There's that Five of Torches and that Star. Aquarius energy. Scorpio energy. Gemini energy. Got a lot of stuff here. Capricorn with that King of Pentacles, which is the energy I picked up on here. This person knows that they have to be the one to take up some kind of leap here and communicate something. They want things to move forward. They don't want to lose an opportunity here. When it comes to this relationship, this opportunity to have this relationship here. You have the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. You have the Six. You have all these sixes, the Six of Pentacles. When I see the Six of Pentacles, to me, I see it as like that perfect balance of give and take. And the Lovers is also six, but it's also that same kind of energy for me. It's that perfect balance of being able to meet one another's needs on a level of understanding each other in a certain kind of way. And that's an energy I'm picking up on here. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, I feel like, because that offer has not been made yet. And there's an energy of not knowing where the other person stands. Maybe that's why I picked up on that not getting along, because you might not just know where the other person kind of stands. Yeah. And the Death is about holding on to something, not wanting to let go, but afraid of that future with and being conflicted or having to fight for this when it comes to this connection or relationship, and losing hope that there's going to be pain or separation that takes place here, and regret that sits on top of that Queen of Cups, guys, with the Hierophant. If you read tarot, you know what all I'm saying. This is kind of awesome reading, to be honest with you. So you have the Hierophant here. So that's that commitment energy with that Queen of Cups, you know, and look at her in this tech, looking at that cup. If this is your person or if this is you, it's like, where's the love? Where is it at? My cup is empty. Why is my cup empty? Cancer energy as well. Having regret. And look, he's looking in that cup. This person doesn't want to regret, or you don't want to regret this. And you don't want there to be a separation again, or some kind of heartbreak caused, which happens when you don't have that, when you have that lack of communication or commitment there. So that Star in reverse is not wanting the door to be closed here and fighting for this, but not knowing how the future is going to happen, is a heavy energy. Heavy energy here, guys, of this, what's going on here. What's coming towards you in love? Man, was not expecting all of it like this. I didn't expect to go into that either. I get kind of carried away when they start coming out like that. So let's try to keep this simple. I'm going to go ahead and get all the rest of the cards out so we can go through it, and then we'll get some messages from this person. Why is the High Priestess here? The Two of Cups in reverse. This person doesn't know if they can trust the situation. That's one thing that's coming out. But it has to do with this Five of Pentacles. They don't want to be left in the cold. They don't want to lose something here. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Ace of Cups. They don't want to lose this Ace of Cups. They don't want to lose this opportunity for this emotional connection that's here. Why is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse? Okay, we'll take them. We're getting repeating cards now, so we have the, oh, yeah, definitely getting repeat cards here. So you have the Princess, the Page of Cups here with this Six of Pentacles. This is that, you know, wanting to be generous here, not knowing how to offer someone something in some kind of way. You have the World in reverse, so a lack of closure, not wanting things to end, but not knowing how to manifest that here. Not having all the tools that you need in order to be able to offer this person what it is that you need is something else that's here. So why is that? It's taking time, too much time. Something's taking too much time. Why is the Prince of Cups here? To clarify the Prince of Cups. Yeah. You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And see how she's holding this pentacle? She's looking back at all of what's going on here. And she's sitting there and she's like the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is an unfortunate situation, but this person is, or you're trying to hold on, just still trying to hold on. There is still a little bit of boundary that's here that is kind of causing you from being able to really manifest what it is that you want. You're sitting at a lack of decision and how to progress, how to move this forward. You know, wanting to, the fire is there, but then you sit at this crossroads here, which this is tough. There's something you're not willing to kind of let go of here. And I think I said that earlier, and it could be a dream that you have here. But also not wanting to lose something at the same time. For some of you, this could have to do with you wanting to fulfill a dream that you have, and this relationship kind of being something that's semi getting in the way of that. Like you don't want to lose this, but you just don't know how it's going to all unfold or kind of play out. If you kind of continue this dream that you have in some kind of way. This could have to do with, I don't know, it's just something about this relationship, or maybe you told yourself you weren't going to be in a relationship, or there's something to do with not trusting this relationship. And what if you lose time that you've been working on something here? Dream hard, work harder. Okay. And that could have been your person else. Okay, so what would this person, pile two's persons, well, they want to talk. Mastery, you've learned this spiritual lesson. There's some kind of lesson this person may have learned from you, and it could have something to do with divine timing and waiting. Using your intuition, here's something else that kind of came to mind. Seeing things kind of clearly here. I want to tell you how I feel. This person does want to be able to, maybe this is also you learning this lesson as well. Could be both of you learning a lesson here. Could have to do with losing somebody, or losing a goal or a dream that you have to some extent, or how things kind of play out. Or you know, sometimes when you want to take a leap towards doing something, but you feel like it didn't work out the first time, and then you're like, that constantly is in your mind. Like, what if I go here and it doesn't work out? And all that's kind of there as well. What if I invest into this and that never works out right? Put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Guys. And I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. There is something about self-care is something else that I just saw. We're going to get you some advice on that. Spirit's really coming through your reading today. Okay. So maybe you and this person both need to be in a position, I don't know, where you're working less for a little while or something, or needing to kind of connect, or Maybe that's just something that you're thinking about, or this person's just thinking about, or if they're waiting on you, they're waiting for you to kind of fulfill some kind of dream here. Or maybe that's something else that goes into it. Why? I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson, and you've learned the spiritual lesson. So, you know, I think that this person is kind of sitting in a place to where there's just, yeah, they're in this, definitely this waiting period, whoever that is. What else would this person say? Because they've already feel like they've been through this, and that it's, you know, they don't want to. Sorry, this so distracted me when I saw it, and I'm already kind of reading into this card, but I wanted to get out what I was trying to say. Now it's gone. Dang it. Yes, it is too late. This is the fear that's here, by the way, but this is also an ego card. We'll get some more about that. This is a, there's a part of this person, if this is the person that's waiting, there is a little bit part of this person that sometimes they're like, I'm too good for this. I don't know how else to express that, but sometimes they're just thinking, if they have been waiting a long time, if you've been waiting a long time, if this is you, for an offer from somebody and it hasn't been coming, sometimes you might kind of say to yourself, why am I still sitting here waiting for this? And I've been waiting for this, and it still hasn't happened. It hasn't unfolded. I'm better than this. You know, this kind of energy is what I'm picking up on this card. So whether that's you or this person, whoever's waiting, what would pile 2's person say to them if they could say anything? Oh, man. You let me down. This person in some way, guys, if you've been kind of working a lot or something like that, I don't know how else to express this with this dream hard and work harder. I have to point this out. I mean, you can't unsee it. This person may feel kind of let down because you maybe kind of put them to the side to some extent. That's where that's coming from. That waiting, that feeling like they've learned this lesson and they don't deserve to be waiting like this, or something to that effect, okay? I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah, I believe that, because they have all this time on their hands. If they've been waiting, and I want to be more than just friends. This, and I'm sorry, is also on the bottom of the deck. You inspire me. And there's twin flame. Well, stop. I trusted you. I trusted you. I'm sorry. I trusted you. You inspire me. There is some pain here. We did see that 3 of Swords there. I don't know if, you know, obviously, if this is someone from your past, then something happened. There is some pain there. And this person feels like that you kind of they trusted you with their heart in some kind of way. But that's why it's so hard. I hate to say this, but I can't help it. This is a situation where you're not wanting to let go of what you do have, even if there's only 5 pentacles here, or 4 pentacles here. This is kind of a stubborn energy. It's about somebody that's kind of holding on to those 4 pentacles, and there's a barrier that's there when it comes to that. Even if that tree's not kind of growing anything. And it's kind of like this expression, right person, wrong time, when I see the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. And I hate saying that. I know you hear it all the time. And it's kind of like, but it's all this timing thing that's here, I feel. And losing something. But he is holding that 1 pentacle in his hand. And you have all these aces that are here, guys. Okay, so what's the future here? Well, that came right out, and I already saw it once. So this could be an ex, or this can be someone that you have a past with, because an unfinished love connection is what it says. What else? Can you tell me what's the future for pile 2? Whoa. Deception. Oh, man. This deception card, guys, I don't want y'all to look at that. There's some kind of X that's in the mix and this person's kind of deceiving you or something like that, or being dishonest. This deception card is like the High Priestess in tarot. So this is more about there being kind of not clear air in the situation. Because there is deception. You're not expressing how you feel, or this person's not being able to. Anything else? Confusion. Yeah. There is a lot of confusion. And to be honest, if the two of you are in a situation where you're not fully committed somehow to one another, there could be a lot of delusions that play into that. And how each of you is kind of what you are doing outside of this relationship. There may be some kind of clouded confusion that kind of ties into that as well. Can you give me one more for ring? There's a need for commitment here, guys. There's a need for commitment here. Understanding of this commitment and agreed upon mutual union between lovers. There needs to be some sort of understanding. I think part of the offer and the reason you kind of in singles under that. Exactly. Yeah, I got it. Part of this has to do with the fact that you want to feel safe to love, and this person wants to feel safe in this relationship. There has to be some sort of commitment here. But there's still this single energy. So like I want to be single, or I still need to be single. That kind of stuff is there. Maybe it's because you're not ready to fully commit in some kind of way. But I feel like it's pretty much sorry about my dog, guys. They're outside doing crazy stuff out there on fixing the electric lines and have a helicopter. So she gets a little scared of the helicopter. A need to commit so that you don't have this outside influence of being anxious that someone else is going to come along and kind of, take over this relationship or take over this person, or being afraid that that's going to happen is something that's pressuring this connection. Tell me advice for pile 2. Advice for pile 2. Sacrifice. Yep, I was feeling that before. Giving up something now, putting in the work here, and realignment. You need to refocus where you're putting in your time and energy here. That's kind of an overall message, but there could be something that you have to give up now for a future reward. And it may have to do with, you're gonna just have to take that how it resonates, because I don't want to say, it may have to do with commitment. Divine counterparts here, plus declutter, let go of old items, create a new sacred place for yourself. So there's a need here for you to, and divine timing's under that, imagine that. This could be a divine counterpart that's in your life, and it's here for a divine purpose. It could have something to do with you being able to let go of your old self, or let go of your, shedding your old skin, becoming someone different here, someone new. But committing to this person is something that's going to be a sacrifice to you in some kind of sense. And this could be your person that I'm saying this to, but putting in the work, action that helps achieve goals, building the path for success is, this kind of overall energy. And shifting your perspective, again, is kind of this overall energy. You having to shift your perspective about a relationship, I feel like, about how you're seeing things, is this whole kind of energy that I'm feeling. And I think what you don't see coming is peace and wisdom. You're going to gain in overcoming obstacles. So whatever this is here that you're confused about and you're trying to make a decision, or if it's the person that's coming towards you here, then you're going to be able to overcome the obstacles that are here. There's some kind of wisdom that you're going to gain, or maybe information from a wise counselor here as well. Could be a reading. That's going to bring you some kind of peace about being able to move forward. I do feel like you're going to get what you want out of this situation as far as being able to communicate what your needs are. Okay, so let's get some advice with the Wild Offering Oracles. I'm not taking all that, but look at that. Work had to come out again. Mistakes, service, forgiveness and contentment. I'm going to get one more. Confidence, which is something that came up in the beginning of your reading. Okay, so in change. Change, this is like this whole overall thing, especially with this card here about declutter. This has to do with you changing things, empowerment, and how that's going to empower you. And definitely changing your perspective of how you're seeing things. Divine counterpart, for some of you, those of you that don't, believe in that or whatever it is, just look at this as someone that's in your life, that's meant to be in your life to change things significantly for you. It's a divine counterpart. It's someone that's going to be there, that's going to shake things up in your life and cause tremendous change for your highest good or for your higher good in some way, shape, or form. That's what this is. It's divine timing. We've had that several times. It's about this person coming in divine timing, a divine connection sent to you from the angels, someone that is maybe here to help give you opportunities when it comes to your dreams here being fulfilled and being able to evolve. Okay. So, work. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. Yep. And they are trying to provide here. Look at that. Crazy. Confidence. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravo of the ego. You make space for something larger than to take hold. Yep. Please fill me with your confidence, oh great, oh love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. And I love this part where it says, you make space for something larger to take hold. So taking a leap towards something or a dream or something that is you want, or being even expressive. What you're doing here when you feel that nervous energy is that you're fixing to do something that could change things in your life. But you all also have to be able to take those leaps in your life in order to be able to have something larger and greater and better, whether that's a relationship or, something that can provide you with love or prosperity or a wish that you've always had for yourself, freedom in some sense, whatever that is. It takes courage and confidence to be able to take that leap to gain what that is in order to expand. I feel like y'all's whole reading has come out with advice. Did we learn anything about what love is, unexpected love coming towards you? Y'all have 2 cards, and they've been coming out in 2s lately, and I've been taking them. That's probably why Spirit keeps giving them to me. But we're going to read them, so if you don't want to read these, if you do, these are awesome cards, guys, and they usually fit perfect with the readings. That'd be great if you want to listen. It may be helpful, but if you don't, just go on, and we're going to get some initials out, okay? Dearest you, and this says, hidden treasure. This is going to be interesting. Since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation and yet flexible in the case of earthquake. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it's built from a solid base. Whether it's an idea that takes form one step at a time or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now that you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure that your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know that you are building your life on the perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We are so happy for you and intrigued by what you're building. Okay, guys. So, see what I mean? Those cards, guys, I love those cards. But this is about having a solid foundation here, even if it's in love or with this person, or taking that leap and having confidence in order to do that is the way that you build that sturdy, solid foundation. If you leave this in the lack of commitment of whatever this is that you're wanting to do or what this person's wanting to do, then you leave that door kind of also open for deception to kind of work its way in in confusion to kind of work its way in, and other people here with ex-love or ex-partners to try to work their way into this commitment. Without this commitment, all these things are still part of the relationship or are part of the way that you feel, you know? Okay, so you are pure joy. Dear you, now is one of those times that you're being asked to add some distance, take a step back, and do nothing but observe. This is for the other person. This is you. If this is for the one, if you're the one waiting here, don't worry about how long it'll take to regroup. Just know that it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look at how far you've come. Decisions for your highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more natural and non-judgmental place. We know that you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now, it's not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back. You will be glad that you did. Love you. So if you've been one waiting and you've been sitting and kind of analyzing and thinking about it and wondering where this person is, why haven't they contacted me? Where are they, you know, if you've had distance here, or why isn't this person making any more moves at me? You know, whatever that is for you guys. And it's causing you to get anxious. They're asking you to take a step back from that and to reconnect with that inner knowing, reconnect with what divine timing means for you, and what you could be doing in this position that you're in. If you are willing to kind of wait for this person, some of you may choose not to. You know, to each their own. Everybody's different. You have all different circumstances. So we have the 2, which is that decision and partnerships, and the 8 is about moving forward and making progress. That 10 together is about the completion. This is a cycle that's coming to a close here, and needing to decide about it. You have the 4, which is about the foundation, needing to decide about the foundation, which is what this card here talked all about. We have and here, so is there going to be an and? Is there going to be more? You have 2 ands here, so I think both of you are kind of in that, asking that. We have T, M, V, R, O, X, L. We also have 7, which is divine timing. It's divine timing, actually. The number 7 is that number of alignment and reflecting on things. We also have P, C, K, O, Z. We have the heart. We have the M or W. We'll say W because we already have M out. We have S, T, U, I, C, trust, I, A, U. Trust is here. Trust the situation. Okay. No, that's hard. What else do we have? Temporary. Something else that came out in the card. This is just temporary. This trust in the situation, whatever this is right now, currently, what you're feeling here could be something that's just temporary, or where you are currently could be something that's temporary. There's some kind of temporary that keeps kind of coming up, okay? Take that how it resonates. Somebody, Roxy is here for some reason. I don't have a why, but it just keeps standing out to me. So is no, it's not here either. I wanted to say cozy, but it's not here either. You may be afraid of getting too cozy where you are. You may just feel too cozy where you are, and that's why you're resisting this change here. Afraid of change. Also afraid of failure, though, that's tied into that. We have must here. So you must make some sort of decision, or you feel that way. We have, nope, don't see a whole lot else. So this was a pretty long reading. I wasn't planning on it being this long, but it is. I feel like I like this reading a lot, so I'm going to keep it like that. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for this decision might suck because suck's in the bowl. Just saying. It is a hard decision wherever you're sitting. But, you know, you make space for something larger to take hold whenever you let go of things. And especially when it comes to your ego. So if that's something that you're holding on to. Or this person, guys, take it how it resonates. So thanks for being here. If y'all want a personal reading from me, my information for that's down below in the description box. Thank you guys for all your love and your support and your kindness always. And I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. So if you chose the Good Karma Tarot, and this sticker that says love on it, and it's in a hot air balloon. So one of the things that came across whenever I saw this sticker was you may be someone that's kind of rested and waited on love to kind of come your way. You may feel like you have a lot of love to give somebody. If you're in like a connecting with someone, you may feel like love in the air. I do get like Four of Swords energy with this card. It's like you're waiting. I feel like you've been sitting and waiting for love to kind of come your direction. Or be able to offer your love to someone. So before we get tarot, I'm going to pull a few oracles. Maybe love is on the way, you know? It's just taking some time because it's coming in a hot air balloon. Okay. So Pile 3, I know I got super quiet there. I was thinking about Wizard of Oz for some reason when they're in the hot air balloon and how that doesn't work out quite with Wizard of Oz. So let's see what, you may have some doubt. You may have some doubt that goes into this. Maybe that's why that's coming to mind. It's just shuffled again. The same card, jealousy. You may feel like you're you kind of get a little bit jealous around of others around you because they have, you know, love, or they're in a relationship to some extent. And you still haven't found yours yet for some of you. Okay, let's see. Pile 3. Perfect. Yeah. So what do you don't see coming? I think love's on the way, to be honest with you guys. We have wisdom here, gaining some kind of acknowledgement here from someone, or just from spirit here with synchronicities, and you also have intervention that's here as well. It's like the divine is kind of they are interfering or having an intervention when it comes to you and this energy of, they're trying to figure out who's perfect for you. They're trying to figure out who it is that would be perfect for you, you know. This is a thought maybe even you've had. It's funny that these birds kind of look like they're in a heart shape. You may be someone that's very giving. You may be someone that is very generous when you're with your time, or we have, yeah, loyal messages and competition. You may be someone that is sending messages here. You could be a tarot reader, or a light worker. Something to where you feel like you're kind of you have a misunderstanding here with spirit, okay? You may be misunderstood because it's not that you're really misunderstood, it's that you don't understand why they haven't kind of sent someone to you yet. I feel this energy of you being in this place to where you're picking up on these synchronicities like crazy. And you feel you put in a lot of work and effort towards when it comes to other people. And you see other people kind of unfolding in these stories where they're finding love, and or if these could even be people you work with, or just people around you, you know, your friends and stuff, how you're you go through that yourself and they find love and all this other stuff. But it hasn't happened for you yet. You haven't quite found that person where that shoe actually fits, you know, in that relationship or in a relationship. And you may feel like maybe all this effort and work that you've put on yourself has put you in a place to where you pick up on things too quickly with people, and then you feel like you don't kind of ride out that relationship or give that relationship a full chance, because you already know intuitively it's just not going to work for you. That's something that you think about sometimes. Maybe I should have gave that a chance, or maybe I should have, you know, maybe they weren't that way, or, you know, you question your intuition in relationships. And I think that's strange for you, because you could be someone that feels like you could help others in their relationships a lot. Like, I can set other people up, but I just can't intuitively pick up on my stuff myself. And I think it's because you have this, you know, big amount of love that you want to give. There's something to do with boundaries. Maybe you feel like sometimes your boundaries are too strong. That's something that's a message that's here. There's some kind of intervention that's going to take place here, okay? This is what's coming towards you don't see coming. There's going to be some kind of spiritual intervention that kind of takes place here. We have loyalty and messages, again, still, and options and blessings. I think that pile 3, you're going to have some options coming towards you when it comes to love. Some kind of blessings that are coming towards you when it comes to love. And they got your message. Spirit got your message. Okay. Well, this wanted to come out. The toadstools. Growth. Number 44. Yeah. You've grown beyond where you feel like you are. You haven't met somebody. It doesn't have anything to do with the perfect person. It doesn't have anything to do with your value or your growth. And that's something I think that they just really want to make sure that they mention here. They recognize how far you've come, and you know, this toadstools, those are those mushrooms here that are representing that shadow work that you've done and how you've transformed yourself and the amount of progress that you've made on yourself. Don't neglect that, or don't feel like none of that was in vain, or it's put you in a position to where you feel like you have your guard up too much, because you don't. That's not the circumstance here. You just haven't met the right person here for you. But I do feel like that you're fixing to have some options. I feel like you're fixing to have some blessings coming towards you here. Yeah, leadership, the stag spirit, number 39. This is heavy divine masculine energy, by the way. But again, another 3, you know, this growth is the number 3. Things are going to come into fruition here. It's an interesting message. It's not about you not being able to meet the perfect person for you. It's about you yourself haven't become the person that you've wanted to quite yet when it comes to how you're opening yourself up to love. So until you reach that point to where you feel like you have okayed your boundaries, okay? Like, you know when to let those walls up and when to put those walls down, and you feel comfortable with doing so. Once you reach that point, you'll know. You'll be around the person that's going to fit that perfectly. Without any guilt, without any worry or fear or anything, this person will be able, this is like soulmate energy that I'm feeling. You may have been someone that has even kind of waited on a divine masculine here with this stag energy to take the lead, and that just hasn't took place. And you've kind of grown, or you're growing past that, you feel. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have grace. Wise woman of the grove, number 49. This is Spirit, and then another 13. 13 is the death in tarot. It's about transformation. Having a rebirth within yourself is something that's really significantly here. And this wisdom here, and then you have wise woman of the grove and grace. You being at a place where you're being graceful with yourself is the number one thing that needs to be here. You showing yourself grace when it comes to your journey, how far you've come, where you are in love, where you've been in love, and being easier on yourself about walls and barriers that you've put into place and how you're seeing those walls. Are those too strong of walls? Have I gone past this point of no return when it comes to relationships, and how I just end something before it even kind of begins, because I just feel like there's just red flags all over the place. You know, this kind of energy is what I'm picking up on, guys. If this is you, if you feel like you're in that kind of space and you don't know where to kind of be, you need to show yourself some grace. Look at that. 8 of Swords with strength. That's no coincidence. You have 2 8s here. You have 44 here, which is the number 8. 8 talks about you mastering that lesson, and you need to understand that you have mastered that lesson. You're just not allowing yourself to, you know, cut yourself free from the anxieties around it. Give yourself some patience here, okay? You're stronger than you think you are at times. I think you're very much stronger than you feel like you are when it comes to love and relationships. That's how come you want the very, very, very best thing for yourself. And you see that in other people. That's how come you can maybe help with other people's relationships or connections, or, you know, however you feel about that. You feel that within yourself, that you want what's best for you, just like you want what's best for everyone else. So you put your standards high. There's nothing wrong with that. Definitely don't put yourself in a position to where you feel like maybe my boundaries are just too firm, and then you take somebody in that you know your intuition's telling you is not the right thing. So be graceful with yourself here, guys, and your growth. Give yourself a break. You're wise, okay? You're very wise. Okay, so that's a message needed to come through. Came through like that in pile 2 too. Started off with just straight up advice. Now we're going to get into, I guess, okay, well, there we go. We got the Queen of Cups out with Judgment in reverse. Yeah, you're not seeing yourself and how you love and being, you're not allowing yourself to be this loving energy that you really are. You need to be easier on yourself about that. It's like someone that says, okay, don't do that. Don't show emotion. Don't tell them how I feel. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. You know, I feel this energy of someone not wanting to be their emotional self, and how hard that is on you. And these feelings of anxieties and stuff that come up of you not feeling like you can be your true emotional self is causing this anxiety about your journey and how far you've came, okay? There's that 8 of Swords again. You need to kind of get out of that. Okay, Spirit. And the 9 of Swords is something else I just saw. We understand that that's a big message, but what can they expect, though? We want to know about what pile 3 can expect. What can they expect? What they don't see coming. The world. You may be doing some traveling that you may not be aware of at this moment. Could be after the first of the year. And you could meet somebody when you do travel, when you do go wherever this is. The 10 of Cups in reverse. So this may be kind of a position that you're sitting in to where you feel like you're having to leave something behind. This could be just as simple as you having to leave your family behind so that you can go kind of across the world to even do something. But this could just look in the way of you kind of saying, I don't feel emotionally fulfilled, and I'm feeling like I just need to get away. I'm feeling like I just need to kind of go somewhere. What else? So the 3 of Cups in reverse, you may want to go you know, alone. You may want to just isolate yourself or be alone to kind of find yourself in some sort of way. If you have kids, you may have to leave kids behind in order to go do this. And it's, guys, I'm not talking about a long time. I'm just talking about, I mean, we never want to leave our kids, right? So it's just like this energy of them needing you or missing you, but knowing that you need to go do this for yourself. You just need to get away. You just need a break, you know, and not be around friends or anything like that. Just to kind of go and just be by yourself somewhere outside of where your normal is, whatever that means. This is what's coming towards you. I don't think that you're aware of this yet, but this opportunity will come for you to do this. They're wanting you to kind of do this. They're wanting you to kind of go do this. That Six of Pentacles in reverse is someone that's kind of offering you something here. So this could be someone offering you this trip. Here's that Queen of Cups again, which could be the person that's offering you this trip, but also someone being generous towards you in some kind of way. You know, this is this intervention kind of energy that I was feeling. You may be already getting synchronicities about this, but this is this like spirit coming down and saying, okay, we got to do something. We have to intervene. We have to fix this, because pile 3, they're just, you know, they're just going to work their butts off and be hard on themselves. They need some time to get away. They need some time to go somewhere, do something. Okay, for some of you, this could be someone that you're going to see that could be like a divine masculine, or it's just a, maybe that's the friend that's there here. You could be kind of traveling with this person even, but you're definitely not in a group. There's not a group here. And you may kind of feel like you may have some anxieties about, you just need to go find balance. You just need to go find some peace to nourish yourself. Why is the World here? This is what's coming, this opportunity to do that. Yeah, look at that 10 of Wands. You just completed a really rough cycle, guys. You just completed a really rough cycle. Could be a hard healing cycle, or to something to that nature, or maybe a relationship or that didn't work out, or something that you feel like you've been carrying around a huge burden of that, and you just want to release yourself. For some of you, this is just you just needing a break. Why is the 10 of Cups here? What is this about? The King of Cups. King and Queen of Cups here, guys. So there may be someone that you felt like wasn't offering you anything, or couldn't emotionally fulfill you, that you kind of are moving away from, and that's been hard on you. Or this could be just that you kind of second guess someone in your past, if you should have let that go, if that was something that you think about, which I brought up earlier about your boundaries, and maybe they were too firm there and you push someone away that you wish you wouldn't have. This is husband energy though, with this 10 of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. If this is you with children, this is you leaving the children behind, and being worried about that other parent, you know, and dealing with that. What's the clock say? I don't know what that says. Not knowing if that person's going to be okay with being equipped to handle that situation is something that's here as well. So even if you are in a connection with someone, if you are even married to someone, you just may be conflicted with that person right now, and you're just like, I just need a break. I just need to go by myself and just kind of disconnect for a little while. That's here as well. So why is the 3 of Cups here in reverse? But you're ending a tough cycle here in your life, guys. You have the 10 of Swords here as well. You're breaking yourself free. For some of you, and this could be a past energy, some of you may have ended a relationship that was a burden on you because you weren't being emotionally fulfilled in that relationship. Those in the whole dynamics of that relationship were very unbalanced. And so you ended this, and there may be some sort of betrayal that kind of goes on with a friend that's around you, or you may feel like there was a third party situation that happened in that scenario where you feel betrayed here. But that's something else that's here. Why is the, okay, now they're just throwing them at me. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. You don't know if anyone else can be able to offer you what it is that you want. You don't feel like, in relationships up until this point, you don't feel like any of those relationships have been able to offer you emotional fulfillment. There's someone here in particular that you think a lot about, how that person was maybe offered you emotional fulfillment, and that's something that you miss, but it keeps you kind of stuck. But for some of you, this is just that energy of, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is here. So you're going to get an opportunity here, guys, to be back to your normal self, to get back to your emotional self, your giving self, this nature that you have, and wanting to be able to feel emotions and give emotions in a relationship is something that's here. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. So you do, and the King of Wands is here as well, and the Two of Swords, with the Queen of Swords. So there's some kind of communication about a decision that you're going to have to make here, and you're going to take this King of Wands energy on. So this could be also a King of Wands in your life. This is the Aries energy for me, but it could be a Sagittarius or a Leo as well, fire energy. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm seeing. Someone that's just wanting to take charge. But I do feel like this is mostly you wanting to take charge and make a decision to find balance and peace within yourself. This is about someone that's juggling and feeling tied up, you know, wanting to be loyal to everyone in all areas of your life here, but also wanting to kind of be loyal to yourself is something that's there. And you're going to get an opportunity. If this is someone else, you could be getting an opportunity with the Queen of Cups energy if you feel like you're more the masculine energy in this reading, or wanting the opportunity with this Queen of Cups energy here. What does that say? The Eight of Cups. This could be someone that's walked away from you in the past for some of you, but for some of you, this is just you walking away. You know, you have the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Cups here. This is you walking away from something that, this is a relationship I feel like you walked away from, that at one point was emotionally fulfilling for you, but then slowly it turned into something that you didn't want, that was a burden in some kind of way. But still having that emotion there, or wanting the opportunity still, something that you think about. But I do feel like a lot of you are going to be finding someone here on this, and this time away, wherever this time is being spent away. I do feel that. Why is this 10 of Wands here? Why is the 10 of Wands here? You have the Knight of Cups. Waiting for love. And the Five of Swords in reverse. That you could be having someone here that you make amends with. But this could also just be you being mentally conflicted about an opportunity that comes your way. Someone could be offering to go on some kind of trip here with you, and you're like, I don't know. But you also have this heavy burden in life, and you know you kind of need to kind of take a break with. So why is the 10 of Cups with the King of Cups here? 10 of Cups and the King of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Tower. For some of you, where you are leaving your children behind to go somewhere, then you're very worried about this other, your spouse or their dad or whoever. If this is masculine energy, if not, then the feminine, whoever that is, you're worried about kind of keeping that together, how they're going to keep that together while you're gone. For others of you, this is about you trying to maintain some sort of foundation in a past relationship, or how you feel like you did try to maintain holding that tower together, but it still kind of came down. Tell me more about the Three of Cups and the Ten of Swords. There's that Four of Swords that we talked about with your sticker. And the Eight of Swords here. So, yeah. This is, guys, about you've just been constantly just on, you're restless. You're really, really restless, and you want to kind of get out of whatever energy that you've been in. You want to end it. You don't want to feel like you're trapped and being able in a position to where you feel like you have to kind of communicate to others or kind of be in this space to where you're socializing or whatever this is. You don't want to have to do that because you're so wound up, you know, because you feel like you've sat on something for so long. You know you need to kind of move past that and move forward in that. And this could have to do with third party type thing, if you keep thinking about your past and if someone was with someone else, kind of energies here as well, if there was a betrayal there or not. And feeling like I just need to get over this, I just need to get past this, I need to move forward from this, needing to get away. Some of you, this could be even moving. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Look at that. Here's the Ace of Cups. This is, I mean, you don't know what it is that I feel like that you really want. And you may have turned down, this is all about turning down offers for me. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, with that Nine of Cups in reverse. I mean, turning down what you don't feel like would fulfill you is something big that's here, you know, when it comes to a relationship. But you could have, there could be someone around you you've been turning down, and now they're coming in saying, let's travel, let's go somewhere. And you're like, man, I really, really need to. Or I really, really wish I could, or I want to. And so I think you're going to make that happen if that's the case. Yeah, look at that. Make it happen with the Magician here. You're definitely going to make that happen. You're manifesting. This is something that you're manifesting. It could be something that you're not saying to anybody, though. As you have the Moon here with Death in reverse. This definitely could be someone from your past. The Emperor in reverse with the Hierophant. There's a level of you not saying anything to anybody here. I don't know if it has to do with this relationship that I'm seeing for some of you, or if it has to do with just you being in this unknown kind of energy, allowing that kind of deceptive stuff to get to you. But overall, what I'm seeing here is, I think that what's coming towards you in love is, I think that you're fixing to come towards, there's fixing to be somebody, I feel like, that's going to come in at the very last kind of minute. You're not going to see this person coming. It could be someone that's very different from you with the world there, or someone that you have a lot of distance from, someone that you may meet somewhere. But there's someone here that's coming in to offer you a romantic offer, right? And some of you, I have to say this, some of you are currently with someone, and some of you are going to turn this down because of that. But that being said, that's what's coming towards you. But others of you, I think that you're kind of just wanting to leave the past behind and have a new relationship here. And I think you're going to move forward. I think if there's someone that's been asking you, you're going to move forward with them. If there's someone that comes in, you're going to open yourself up to that. And I think that, guys, I think that you have this new love here, an idea for new love, and what you want and what you feel like is perfect for you is going to come. And you're going to be able to walk away from something of the past, whatever that was that you felt like wasn't emotionally fulfilling you, or you just couldn't keep it together, or it wasn't in balance in some kind of way. Even if that's a divine masculine energy here, you're going to be leaving that in the past and moving away from that. And something new is going to transpire here for you guys Let's get some eyes in to see what the future is for you. Nurturing yourself is a really big part of your reading here. Can you tell me what the future, what does the future hold with what's coming towards pile 3 in love, what they don't see coming? What does the future hold? Spiritual. It's the second card of a spiritual type of card here. Traditional values, spiritual lessons need to be learned. That kind of ties into those boundaries that we talked about. Socialize. Interacting with others brings both balance and happiness. So for some of you, and I don't know why I didn't catch up on that. I don't know why I didn't catch that. But that 3 of Cups in reverse with the 10 of Swords is you ending not being social, not being sociable, and kind of putting yourself out there. Moving forward with your life. That was something that I did say. But that's something in the future after this kind of, I feel like this is kind of like an intervention or an epiphany or something that kind of sparks within you. Tell me more about this, future energies. Hope is here. Having hope that the future is going to be bright. You know, this all is not lost. A positive, favorable outcome is here. And express is here as well with isolation. Wisdom and romance. Someone that you could be isolated from that has been kind of a burden on you. If you're not letting that person go, they could be expressing something to you. But also, I mean, I feel this renewed hope. I feel like someone's going to come along and express that they want to kind of offer you some sort of relationship or want to kind of, they're coming in a very romantic way here. For some of you, if this is someone from your past, it's like they're coming in wanting to say, I want to rebuild and move this thing forward and just start over and leave whatever was in the past. This is something they want to express. They're tired of kind of feeling isolated, and they want to be reconnected here with you. I want to get some advice with these. Can I have some advice for pile 3, please? Advice for pile 3. Wisdom again. Guys, how much wisdoms can you get? Wisdom. Knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. Yeah, you've learned beyond this, whatever this was in the past. You've done the work. You've learned past that. You've learned that spiritual lesson there. And now it's time to kind of end that cycle and open yourself up here. So it's time to shine success from what you pour your heart into. Figure out what it is that brings you success in your life. And release here. Release the grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activity. For some of you, that's just you kind of traveling, you kind of socializing more. For some of you, this is opening yourself up to someone from your past. Releasing those grudges that you've been holding with that person so that you can have some sort of renewal. Anything else here? For all of you, I feel like releasing grudges is important though. If you're having hope for your future and wanting to move forward when it comes to love. And not having too firm boundaries there. We have realignment here. Shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. For those of you that this is someone coming back in, if you want to kind of go there, they're asking you to shift your perspective of that situation so that you can see things more clearly about the decision that you should take moving forward. And having hope there that things could work out. Can I have an overall, especially if you've been wondering if that person had betrayed you in some sort of way? Can I have an overall card for, thank you, changes here? I have one more. And direction, change your direction. Changing your direction is what's coming. And mistakes, about mistakes that you've made in the past. Yep, seeing how you see those mistakes now. Let's start with change. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It wasn't coming out there. All you need is that one next action you can say to love. Just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. Exactly, and that's what we talked about in the beginning. Knowing what it is that you want is a big part of this. Direction. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. And if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. This is always kind of a prayer or saying or affirmation that you could say every day. You know, if this is the wrong decision, just show me that this is the wrong decision, instead of being afraid of letting that guard down. You know, and paying attention to your intuition and those synchronicities that you may see. Okay, postcard from Spirit, guys. We have, with love, dear you. Sometimes you can just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you abandonment is real, well, we who know you better, you are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you're ultimately being protected, so better things can be replaced with what wouldn't have worked out in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Yeah. I mean, that was perfect. I feel like for you guys. Kind of what the beginning of your reading kind of entailed for me. I'm going to get y'all some key cards. I didn't do that for the other piles, but y'all's reading, I don't feel like was as long. This reading was more focused on you here. Decide. You're going to have a decision that you're going to have to go within. Then you know, saying go within, expansion. Get what I want. And we have passion here. So if there's some passionate energy coming towards you, it belongs to you. We have belong here. So decide and go within if this is something that you can expand on, or if this is something that you want. We have brilliant here, which with all that wisdom, they're saying, you belong, you know, you're belonging, you belong to brilliance. Dissolve into here, yes, and willingness, and it's right on top of release. So you have to be willing to release all those grudges and wounds, and ask yourself if you're ready to do that, you know, and we aren't always ready to do that. I'm not ready to let that go yet. I'm going to hold on that one too for a little bit longer. I'm not quite ready to let it go. I don't feel like it yet, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get to that point, and that's okay. And all they're saying is that you do have the tools in order to change and change your direction here for the better, and that will definitely help you to be willing to release, you know, all that pent-up frustration that's there. We have B-A-T, bat, the bat energy. Coming out of the cave here, guys, is something that came up in your reading with, I don't know why I didn't pick up on it the first time, but that, I'm mad at myself. The Three of Swords, the Three of Cups in reverse with that Ten of Swords there, ending that. Coming out of your cave, we have R. Don't be a brat. There you go. Don't want to be a brat, or maybe you see someone else as a brat. We have a T again. We have I, it, ticks. We have X, B. We have M or W. We have F, BF. This may involve a friend that wants to do something here with you. We also have the hashtag here, so there's a lot under the surface or more to this. We have X, so being at that crossroads, or it may involve an X, or he may have gave someone the axe. We have A, I, don't be afraid to do that. I, something else that came up. R, A, L, U, J, L, another I, S. Don't take less than you deserve, something that came up. We have D and T. The number 7 here is again the divine timing, but just things coming into alignment and moving things forward, you know, like the Chariot and Tarot, moving things forward. And then you have 8, which is building something and progressing, and, you know, taking the lead here and moving towards what it is that you want is something that's here. The crossroads and the 2 can both be signs of making a decision. I do feel like you're going to be faced to decide something here, but you're going to have to go within and figure out how you want to expand, what you want to do moving forward. If this is, you know, if you have an offer here coming, letting down your wall a little bit so you can allow like maybe some passion to get in the door for you. Maybe that's something you need. We also have the 2 is about partnership. So making a choice on a partnership is something that I am definitely seeing for you coming towards you here, okay? Anything else I see in the bowl could be, I'm sure there's tons of stuff here. TX, Texas. Went right together, so that one was easy. Bliss is something that's coming to mind. Toss the old. I don't know why that came to my mind, but it did. The old idea that you have, or the old way of thinking, or of yourself, your old self, you know. You're different. You're someone new. Malibu is something that I'm seeing in the bowl. Maybe you're going somewhere exotic. You know, maybe you're going somewhere where there's beaches and palm trees. What else am I seeing? Okay, guys, I'm just going to hold this up so y'all can see them. I'm sure there's tons of more stuff in here. Reunite, so this could be someone that you're reuniting with. Not all these letters are in the bowl, but there's just things that I see when the letters do go together. Mist, so that you may feel like there's someone's going to come like out of the mist, you know? You're going to be like, what? Where's that person coming from? Like, where did you come from? Like, you know, you're going about your business one day and then all of a sudden someone just pops up and you start having this romantic connection. That would be, this is what kind of the energy I'm feeling here. That could happen. So don't lose hope here, guys. There's a lot of things that you can't see. Okay, but you need to let go of your old self, let go of your old beliefs, even what you feel like's holding you back. Okay. Okay. So also they're saying to kind of release some unnecessary commitments that you may have. You know, like saying, well, I can't do that because I have to do this, this, and this, when really you can have someone else do it, or you can do it at a later date. But you're trying to kind of get yourself out of doing stuff. So anyway, that energy's here. Okay, guys, so thanks for being here. Thanks for your love. I'm gonna hold this up. I think I already did, but I'm holding it up again because there's a lot here. Stars in the bowl. Having a wish fulfilled. Thanks so much, you guys, for your love and all your support and all your kindness. And I hope to see you guys soon.